Are we streaming? Is everything a go? Let me view my channel. It says I am, but... Dagnabbit. Dagnabbit, dang it. Oh, for the love of... It's here. Oh. Is it working now? Am I live? With the way YouTube Studio is working, it makes it really hard to figure out if it is actually working or not. It shows the last thing I did was... Where's this ghost? Oh, there we go. Alright, it is actually working. We are live. Hello, everybody! For those who are interested, in fact, I should probably make a ping. There we go, and then I can start doing that, I think. Yep. And it looks like everything is a go as well. Oh wait, I didn't put on the music. Whoops! Can't exactly chill if there's no music. There we go, okay. Now we're chilling. Make sure that it's actually working. Yep, looks like it is. Get... Where did the... Oh, it's already there. Okay, good. Then that, and that. Alright! now we can actually chill and we can do some talking. So, once again, hello everybody, welcome to the stream. This really isn't going to be anything special, it's really just going to be me just doing this art over here. And yeah, you can actually see my hand. I am white, those who are curious. But yeah, the goal really isn't just anything too serious. It's really just going to be us relaxing, talking, and having a good day or night or whatever time zone you guys are in. So I'm really hoping that this is going to end up being, well, I wouldn't really call it a huge success, just more like a small thing to kind of like get us more acquainted with each other. Yes, I am putting my phone over there, just so that way I can actually see chat at all times. So, I've got the camera set up there, full art here, and I got the diamond patterns here. I also have all of the necessary diamonds that's off to my right. I am right-handed, as you can probably tell. And the goal is, I guess we can reach the halfway point. If we can reach halfway, then I'll be happy for today. So, like too loud and it's marble. I can kind of tell that it is marble. Hello and welcome to the stream. I apologize for my microphone being loud. I do have settings turned up a little bit, so let me turn it down for you. Alright, how's that? Is that a bit better, or is it still a little loud? Granted, I have my audio muted on my phone, so I can't really hear like the feedback or anything like that. Granted, I'm also just naturally very bloody loud. And that part I kind of accepted ever since I was a little kid, which is kind of funny for me to admit. It's better? Okay, good. I didn't want it to be too loud, because, again, that's another thing that I've learned. May as well go, like, on tangents, if we're gonna be chilling and we're just gonna be doing this. So, my only question, I guess, is, like, is there anything... When's the next D&D? I don't know. Like, I'm still setting up a few things. I need to specifically talk to Wanjos and to Wit, because, I still need some info from them, specifically Wanjos when it comes to another spell that he can learn. And, to Wit because he's doing homebrew stuff, which is, much harder to organize than it seems. Although I do feel like it would be fun to do kind of like a live D&D thing in front of everybody else, just because it'll be a fun way to connect. At least with other people, instead of just having to do this between us. And D&D was like... I'd say D&D has probably been like one of the biggest family things that I've done for a very long time. Still is to this day. I want to really see what else I can stitch together in terms of homebrew stuff, though. And your character's already set and leveled. Oh, whoops, where'd that one go? That's the one negative thing about Diamond Art, is that sometimes if you clip too hard, or if you hold it too hard in the clips, it just flies off. But yeah, as I was saying, your character's already prepped. Because, believe it or not, Rogue is stupid easy to set up. Mostly because, you know, there isn't the whole spell baloney to organize. Not that organizing spells wasn't fun, but, you know... Or isn't fun, excuse me. But... Hey, that's just like another one of those connotation things, I guess? No, wait. No, that's not what connotation means. Crud! I didn't do this. Whoops. There you go. But yeah, I feel like not only having a private D&D thing would be fun, but also a public one. Specifically, one where we would, like, be live streaming everything. Any new features on me? There's a few things that's new. I believe you now have like an ambush sort of thing, because you are playing as a rogue. And rogues are very well known for being sneaky. You also have the hidden language talent, called Thieves' Cant, which was pretty cool. Even though you actually naturally have that as a level 1, I think. Off my fingy. Eh. What to talk about? I'm honestly trying to think what else I could talk about whilst we're here. I guess I could, like, give, like, some ideas on, like, the goals of the new year. One thing I do want to do is see if I can set up, a better editing schedule, because as you guys probably already have figured out by now, I solo edit all of my videos, and doing so takes me from between days to even weeks if my motivation is really low. And I've been having a load of late nights lately because I've been just chilling out with other friends and been, you know, doing stuff involving roleplays and developing more of my characters. But, what is that drawing about? I'm pretty sure it's just a woman with her cat, or just doing some knitting. I don't actually know. But it was something that I ended up receiving as a Christmas present from family, so... It was like, you know what? If I'm going to end up doing this, I may as well share it. Because, you know what? I want other people to see... Like, while the process of making diamond art is really slow, it's actually really enjoyable. Plus, the texture is nice. I don't know why, just the feeling of, like, feeling my fingers over the diamond parts of it is actually really nice. That's just me personally, though. Everybody has their own taste in texture. Like silk, or latex, or other things like that. But yeah, the goal really is just to have a nice chill stream and start the new year. But as I was saying beforehand, with the streaming, with the editing thing, sorry, I do want to see if I can find a way to get my own editor, because then videos can actually start coming in at a more, you know, frequent rate, as opposed to, you know, having, like, one upload, like, once a month, or, like, even once every few months. Because, as you guys know, or probably even don't know, editing is much harder than it looks. Because you gotta go through all the finer details and try and find things that really stand out. And I've been doing editing for almost 2 years now. Like, I started doing the whole editing thing and really started paying more attention to, like, my channel as a whole since 2023, specifically back in April when I rebooted the channel after my original channel had ended up being shut down due to complications. So, now that I'm in a different recording space and having to do more stuff, it just is becoming, I wouldn't say much of a headache, just more like a natural chore. Which is, not super fun, as you would probably imagine. But I do have my goals for this year. And one thing's for sure, that also involves me actually being out of the house and looking for a job. Because, believe it or not, I am still unemployed. Even though I could have had a role as a video editor. But stuff and things happen. Nothing some time wouldn't fix, at least. So I hope you guys, all had a good start to the New Year's, and I hope things go well for you guys as well. Oh, can I pick up the damn thing? Thank you. My only complaint is currently, believe it or not, the positioning of my cord. My microphone cord is, like, right in front of my neck. I don't really have, like, a better angle to really position this, unfortunately. Not unless I move the entire PC, which would most likely rip cords, which would be bad, right? And I'm not running the thing. Tribunanagod, hello and welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing well. Glad you could make it. I'm gonna be for real, I was tempted to do an Isaac stream, but I want to save the lost completion for a video, because like I want to do like an edited video for when I complete the lost thing, because a lot of stuff I was doing off screen, and I was just kind of like half-mindedly doing everything else, because I was just so preoccupied with being stressed out about what it is that I needed to do within the year or even within the month. Because like originally I did intend on making a New Year's video, but I just kind of ran out of time, and so I substituted it for a family get-together party to just kind of say goodbye to 2024 and 2023, because both of those years had been pretty garbage for me. I'm gonna be completely honest. But, nobody ended up showing up, and I had an anxiety attack, which was, not exactly ideal. So since then, I've tried to, like, get over everything. I do have my goals, obviously, for this year on YouTube. If I'm lucky enough to even get there is the real question here, because while I did hit, how many am I at right now? Like 350 or something like that? 350 subs, I think? That's, like, that's a close number, like a close goal to what it is that I'm after, but it's not quite the goal, you know? And I've also been checking on my Patreon page, and nobody has, like, I've seen some people, like, check in on that, but nobody's actually got any of the memberships. Guys, the memberships don't really mean that much right now, but in the future, they will mean a lot more, because, again, I need a 393? Thank you, Marble. But the current goal, for those who have been paying attention over to, my channel, is 500. Because if I can get 500, that means I can start getting, promos and stuff like that, which will be, very important, actually, and it'll further seldom the fact that YouTube would end up actually being a really good goal for me. Or, like, as a good substitute goal, as a good substitute job, at least. Because, as mentioned before, I still need an editor. Because my editing technique is kinda, I wouldn't want to say refined, but, like, it's very specific, if that makes sense. But I'll be working better with my edits, because some of my edits do still need a lot of improvements. Like, I'd say the best edited video that I have made so far has got to be the ending for part 3 of my Binding of Isaac series. The sponsor is Raid Shadow Legends. Shut up. It would be really funny if I did end up actually getting Raid as my first sponsor. I mean, I'd still, like, perform as necessary, but, like, it would just be really funny. Also, I hope the music is not, too quiet. Like, I hope my voice isn't overpowering it too much. I did kind of want it to have the thing. Epic painting. It's Diamond Art. What else were you expecting, Langice? Hello and welcome to the stream. What are you talking about? It's a running gag, don't worry about it. Oh my god. The running gag is that Raid is a very common, sponsorship. I don't know what it was that originally, like, caused the meme to, like, suddenly spread so far out of control. But, like, the last I heard of it, believe it or not, was through, one of Lazy Madman's videos. I don't remember which one it was, though. Tricks for kids, silly rabbit. Yeah, right now the current goal is just for me to actually start earning money, so then I can start making better content. Your mom? Yes. I totally agree. Your nan! Inside joke, for those who don't know where that comes from. Probably should have notified the other server that I'm in. Oh well, that's fine. Besides, the goal is really just a chill stream. Yawn. What else can I talk about? If you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to toss them over, because I'd be willing to answer anything that you guys might want to know. Just as long as it isn't anything too personal or breach the guidelines. I have my rules for a reason. But in all seriousness, coming up with conversations is difficult for me due to a variety of health means. But the main reason is because of my very big ADHD brain. Like, my ADHD brain, or the ADHD part of me, really loves talking about very specific subjects. And the common one is, well, obviously gaming. As you already know, I'm very enthusiastic when it comes to games or teaching other people about games. It's been one of the biggest habits I've had ever since I was, questions there, you're welcome. But, yeah, anything regarding gaming was, like, such a big thing for me when I was a kid. And it was the only thing I really grew up with, which was, kind of unfortunate. But, I started with games when I was, I think, 3 years old. I was either 3 or 4, because I usually spent a lot of time with my family. And a member of my family, specifically my father, kind of like put me in front of a screen for such a long time. And since then, it was kind of like my comfort thing, and it was the only thing I only really had a chance to grow up with. So, I started off on the Xbox 360 when I was younger. And I would just, like, non-stop play either Viva Pinata, Trouble in Paradise, specifically the Just for Fun mode, because I loved being a goober and just, you know, creating mayhem inside the gardens. But I would also play Castle Crashers a lot. There was one file I had that was like level 60-something, and I would just non-stop play it. But, there were some other games that I ended up playing, like Little Big Planet when I was, on the PS3, or even, Lego Harry Potter, because that was another one that I also touched base in a lot. And, also I was on the Wii, because we had a Wii Fit balance board, so we could also do some other things with, like, Wii Fit Plus and all that. And, I used to use that quite a lot, actually. But it was a relatively fun experience for the times that I could use those. As I grew up, though, I ended up getting things like the Wii U and 3DS. Although I gave the 3DS away over to a family member who lost it shortly after, I think. And did I have anything else other than that? I don't think so. No, I had a PS4. I still have it now, actually. I don't know where it is. What else did I have? When I was younger, I was holding the controller a different way. How did you used to hold it? Because for me, I always held it the right way, and I would always whoop my my family, aside from believe it or not, Nintendo 64. Because we only had 2 games on there. No, 3. One of them was Lent, yeah. Because my family got flip it. But yeah, my family rented Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, so that way they could play it, because they ended up completing Ocarina of Time, which we did own. And the other game we owned was Pokemon Stadium 2, which I really want to do like an emulated run of as a recording thing, because I've already played, I want to say about 10 to 20% of it. That's my estimate, at least, because like there's still a lot more to the game that I'm yet to complete, obviously. But I think I'm like that far in, because I'm also kind of doing the Gym leader tower. Sorry, I'm reading. I was holding it like one of those sport bikes that has those weird handles. Like the inside ones. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like if I'll use like the Xbox One controller I have here as an example, like I would still hold it the right way. But if you mean hold it like this, then Jesus Christ. Oh, I know what else I can talk about. My experience, actually, with rhythm games, believe it or not. As you guys know, I have a lot of practice in FNF. And the reason for that, actually, isn't because of how long I used to play Friday Night Funkin', but it was also because of, some other rhythm games that I used to play. And I was also very rhythmically tuned, I guess you could say. Because I did dance ever since I was 8 years old, I believe. Was it 8 or 7? I fail to remember. But I think I was 8 when I started doing dance. Because I started doing hip-hop when I was about that age. And then I did, yeah, I did ballet and hip-hop when I was 10. No, I did ballet... No, I did ballet, jazz, and contemporary when I was 10. And when I was 11, I did the same things. So... And then I did, Then I did ballet and jazz in year 8, so when I was... Oh god, how old was I then? 14. I was 14 then. And then I did dance classes throughout the rest of it, because I had that as part of my curriculum. And got near highest grades on that. So I'm very rhythmically attuned. And I also played Guitar Hero when I was little. Only for a while, though. I didn't really get too into it. Even though I do like watching other people go through it, because, you know what, it's interesting. So that's how I got, like, a lot of my attunement for, rhythm stuff. I participated in a tournament, actually. And, came 3rd. Which I'm pretty happy with. Very comfortable 3rd, I will add, actually. Had a really close call, though, with the last dude that I was up against. Great, now I'm already hearing my dog. Of course. Oh yeah, that's another thing that a lot of you guys probably don't know. But for those of you who aren't part of, either the group Discord server or my Discord server... Oh my god. As you can probably hear on the microphone... Probably not, but I can hear him right now. Through my headphones. Drop the diamond now. I have a giant dog. Who is a massive sook, and his name is Leo. I should probably check on him, because I did expect family to be here. At some point, so... I'll be right back. See what he's up to. Sorry about that. Alright. Leo is now inside and he is much more comfortable. He was barking at the mailman, by the way. Yeah, every single time we have, like, somebody come down, he will always bark at them. No matter what. Okay. Yeah. I'll be honest, I was tempted to get the library of Ruina official soundtrack up. Just because, for some reason, I find that a relaxing soundtrack to listen to. Well, some of them are, but, like, most of it is very... I guess the phrase I'm looking for is weighted, but I don't think weighted is exactly accurate. Oh, you're leaving now, Leo? Oh, really? You guys stir up chaos, go all the way upstairs just to make sure you lie down with me, and now you're leaving. Okay. I swear Leo is a goober. But he is our goober. I swear to God, Wayne Joseph, if you're gonna make that joke that I think you're gonna make again, then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cry. I do have a donation system as well. Do have a PayPal thing for donations, but I haven't actually received a donation in quite some time. Not that I'm really bothered by it, but you know. I think the last time I got like a donation on my PayPal was when I did more streaming on Twitch. Because I did like one Twitch stream, then took a break from it because I was house sitting during that time and I had to take care of another dog. That was the last time I actually did end up crying. Stream. Donates, you're welcome. I don't even think I have like the actual plug for that though on here. I'll have to double check. If not, then I'll have to rerun it with Stream Elements when I get that eventually. Yeah, subtle plug on this one, but I do actually have a Twitch account. But I haven't actually touched my Twitch account in ages. Like, the last time I even did anything on Twitch was when I was 17. No, jokes aside. Last time I touched anything on Twitch was a couple years ago. So, back during 2023. Give me the diamond. Oh, I'm Omega sad right now, because I wanted to go ahead and put on the aircon, because today is roasting. It's like 29 degrees Celsius. So, I was going to go ahead and turn on the aircon, but if I try and do that, then it destabilizes the camera. It causes it to shake a lot. So, Oh no, that's next door. Sorry. Last time I went live was last year. Yeah. The last official stream, as you can probably tell, was a few months ago, I think. But, on Twitch, the last time I went live was like 2 years ago. Because I was doing a Terraria stream back when I was, in love and girlfriend with, somebody else. Logan Vigor, for those who would probably remember. We have since, broken up, but we are on good terms. Get the pan and some eggs. But yeah, last time I, did anything, or even got a dino, was actually from him when we were together, because, he gave me, enough money for a year PS Plus at the time, because I was more into PlayStation than I was anything else. And I ended up bringing the PlayStation with me, just as kind of like my, I wouldn't say my comfort, activity while I was taking care of the dog that I was with. It was more like just a thing that I could do to kind of just fill in the blank. And the connection admittedly wasn't great, but it was still at least something to do. My last stream was CSDs. Then I got lazy. Yeah. Getting lazy is a very unfortunate thing, actually. Because people, like myself, tend to procrastinate a lot. And it's a very, unfortunately, well-known thing throughout both me and my family. But I am trying to find my way out of that hole. It's not very easy. I'll tell you that. I'm still trying to wriggle my way out of this damn hole I dug myself into. And one of them, unfortunately, includes my very bad physical health. I have not been doing half as much as I should be. I'm very... I guess stagnant is the word I can use here. I'm very, believe it or not, antisocial in real life. Like, last time I did any kind of social activity was, when I went over to a, Halloween thing, back on October, because I went with a bunch of rhythm game nerds and won a few prizes. Because, I dressed up appropriately. And while the activity itself was fun, I just couldn't really find a good way to connect with the other people that were there. I couldn't get any contact information or anything. The only thing I have is their Discord. So I chat with them every so often, but like that was the last time I had any physical interaction with anybody else. And well, aside from Christmas, which I did with family, but that's beside the point. Like, I really want to go back out there and do some more stuff, but my motivation and my time has just been so consumed doing other things, like being on Roblox, or trying to make a video, or just trying to do something to fill the gap. And even though it's fun and time-consuming, so it gives me something to do, it's not enough for me. Which is really unfortunate, because, again, I really want to do something more productive for the world and myself. I just haven't been able to find that. So I guess me doing this diamond art is kind of just like another way for me to fill for that. Even though it's, not exactly what you would call ideal. There we go. What else to talk about? I'm trying to think of like other things to discuss. Again, my ADHD brain going off, telling me, hey, there's more game stuff you could probably talk about. Except there isn't much else to really talk when it comes to gaming. And not unless somebody else has something to add or say, or even ask me. As no matter the question, I won't judge. I mean, hey, got any jokes? And I'm willing to say those jokes and laugh a little bit. Because, I'm a non-funny joke person. I mean, look at me, I'm doing Diamond Art because I can't do anything else right now. It's sad when I've hit, like, the bottom of the barrel this much. Or even if you want me to use, like, a voice changer or something just for fun, then I'm willing to do that. Just be goofy for a while. Games. Yes. Games. There's another one here. I guess I can try and explain how Diamond Art works. You're usually given a template like this, like the one I have right now, and each little print will have a diamond to go with it, as well as a corresponding, little icon. And you have to... It's kind of like coloring within the lines, I guess. Like, you know those, little online paint to fill things? It's like that, just in real life, I guess. It's kind of fun. In some cases, at least. The only concern, obviously, is the sheer level of hand cramps that you can end up getting. Like, and I speak from experience, I'm actually getting a hand cramp right now. But... not the worst. Worst one I've had was, like, holding a pen for almost 20 minutes. And writing a very investing story. And it wasn't done digitally either, it was done in real life. I have no idea where the book is now. Granted, I was writing the book for, like, quite a bit. Just never got to finishing it. Is the video still going? I think it paused. Yeah, I think the lo-fi music that I was playing just paused. I mean, to be fair, I've been just doing nothing but this for, like, past 40 minutes. Outside of setting up the stream itself, obviously, but that's beside the point. There we go. Alright, let's turn on the music again. Oh wow, there's a lot of music that's actually unavailable on this. Alright, well... let me see if I can find some more then. There you go, this should be good. So I got a random ping. I didn't even notice Fried was in the stream as well. My brain is breaking from lack of sleep. That's another thing that I had like a very big concern about as well, because believe it or not, I had a really poor sleep schedule for a long time. And in recent days, I would only end up like getting to sleep at like 4 o'clock and sleeping until like maybe 3 or 4. But I have been slowly improving ever since the start of the new year. I got to sleep at like midnight and woke up at 8:30, which was really good. And granted, I did kind of doze off a little bit, but that's beside the point. Oh god, I just realized if I'm gonna be paying attention to chat and all that, I have to look over my shoulder and into Discord, look back at my phone, and then look back at the work. My brain won't let me do things one step at a time, apparently. Oh yeah, for those who are wondering why I'm using cardboard, it's kind of like the secure thing and how it's holding it so stable. It's actually because I used a very simple PVA glue and just kind of stuck the whole thing to it. Because otherwise, it would have kept on rolling up into a roll again, and I wouldn't, be back to square one. So, oh, so. What I did instead was just, I sleep at 11 AM or 12 PM, then wake up at like 8 and wake up at, At 8 to 9 PM. Yeah, that's not exactly ideal. I mean, you're basically turning into a vampire at that point. Who knows, maybe I should make you a familiar too. I'm kidding. You already are a familiar if you subscribe to the channel. Ah, I keep dropping diamonds! I know they're not actually diamonds, but it's called diamond art, so, I win on a technical level. This really is just a chill stream. Love it. I see why people enjoy these so much. Okay, there it is. I was like, I know one fell down on the chair somewhere. I was like, couldn't find it. It's 11:40 AM. Yeah. For me, it's 2:10 in the afternoon. We've been getting some classic hot summers here in Australia, because of course we have been. Okay. It's slowly filling out from this part here. Like the 6 runs out from like here to around here. What's like the hottest summer you guys have had? Hottest summer I've had to record, I think, was 45 Celsius. Which might have been like 100 and something Fahrenheit. I'll have to check because my Fahrenheit reading is... I'm gonna head to bed now because it's really kicking me. Yeah, go ahead, mate. You have yourself a good time. Having a good rest. And I shall hopefully see you later. Resident 39? Oof. Yeah. At least you guys haven't had to deal with, like 40 odd weather, because like I've dealt with 40, and like, I've dealt with 43 as like a regular back when I was a kid, which I tell you was not fun. Yep. I was just launched out from the little sachet I got. No, it's not really a sachet. Like I'll show you. Hang on. This is what I'm using to store all the diamonds. Just popping them off over here onto a little wood plank that I got. Just shuffling them out through the little nozzle over in the middle, like the filter. And then just slowly picking them off one by one. And then popping them on my finger if they're flipped upside down. I'm like constantly having to check the time as well because I got stuff happening later on today. Specifically, I've got a guest coming around for dinner. So I gotta... Oh, I didn't do this. Oops. I forgot to leave that running. In the background, if you're wondering what it is I'm setting up an auto clicker to keep me in the Roblox AFK world on Jujutsu Infinite. Because doing so will give me more spins, and yeah. But our hottest reaching point is reaching the 90s. Like, do you mean 90 Fahrenheit, or... Because, like, if you mean 90 Fahrenheit, then that makes sense. But, like, if it's Celsius, then I find that absurd to believe. Anyways, I'm gonna go see it. Alright. Be safe, Marble. Have yourself a good night. Or afternoon, in your case. Celsius, that's absurd. I find it hard to believe that it's 90 Celsius. Push into position. Jeez. sometimes the diamonds will like stick on the... I don't actually know what the sticky stuff is. I think it's resin, but I don't actually know. But like it just sticks onto the wrong angle, so I have to push the diamond back into position. That's what I mean when I say diamond art is a very, very finicky process. Requires the also crucial details. Bearing in mind that's not the only W parts I gotta do. I think there's some more that's like around here towards the back. There might be some more this way over towards the lamp all the way at the top. There might be some over here at the top corner, even though it's not actually seen on the camera right now. It's currently being obscured. I think there's also a bit more over here, but I'll check later on. The negative effects of not having a Jujutsu Infinite. Don't worry, even without an auto-clicker, if you disconnect from Jujutsu Infinite, it reconnects you into the AFK world. Okay. I actually didn't know that, thanks. I usually just stay in the AFK world anyway, because that way I can keep track of how many spins I've got. But yeah, it's only a way for me to just relax and do whatever it is that I need to do. Plus, it also lets me just keep track of how many I've gotten anyway, because currently I'm at 20 chests, 60 spins. I can unfortunately only get a maximum of 20 chests, so I can't get any more than that, but... Might see if I can grab the fan that's in the next room over and just set that to the door. In fact, that doesn't sound like a bad idea, so give me a minute. Alright, now I should start getting some nice cool air. Excuse me. You know what, actually... Hang on, I'm just gonna toss this over into some chromate stuff. There we are. There. Now I've actually done the whole promo thing. I feel so scummy for having to do like the whole promo things on other channels, but I'm a small YouTuber, what do you expect from me? I'm hoping I can get a domain shard soon, because I really have bad luck with them in chests. You and me both. I mean, if anything, I'll be able to trade in some demon fingers for it, but... Jeez, I've been having it rough. Well, even if I do end up getting it, I'm gonna save it anyway, but that's beside the point. Give me the... Thank you. I find some code so I can get the latest sub thing over at the bottom right. That would be pretty cool. 50 demon fingers for one is insane though. Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst pricing that exists. There's some pricing that's utterly unspeakable from what I've seen so far. But I'd rather do the grinding for the fingers than I would grind for the shard itself. If I get the shard beforehand, cool. If not, then, well, I guess I'm gonna be trading in the fingers. And besides, I can always get more of the damn things. They're pretty easy to get. And my hair is getting in my face. My personal experiences with Jujutsu Infinite is that it has its fair share of bugs. I've already seen a few, but it's actually really enjoyable. I'm getting, believe it or not, World of Warcraft vibes from it. Just from the way you can choose, like, what kind of class you want to play. Like, you could be a supportive role, you could be massive AoE, you could be DPS. I kind of want to go with a DPS sort of thing. There's some new codes. Yeah, happy 2025. I know that gives you an XP bonus, but I don't know which one the 2075 is yet. I'm assuming that's either going to end up being spins or XP. If it's spins, then I guess I can log into the game briefly to not only get my daily reward, but also to get this extra spins, because I do want to get more stuff. Yeah, me neither. Well, I mean, one of us is going to end up finding out, and if anything, one of my friends is soon going to inform me about it. I think it gives spins. Yeah, I'll check later on. I'll check after I finish streaming and hang out with a family friend who's coming down to visit. I might have had a subject that I wanted to talk about, and I completely forgot what it was. That was it. There is a group of events that can happen here in Australia, which we call the SEA, and the different SEA events that happen, or like the different ones that are hosted, are in different parts of Australia, but most commonly, believe it or not, the southeastern part of Australia, hence the term SEA. And there is like a lot of different things that you can do there, and it's mostly like medieval stuff. So you can do things like archery, horseback riding, meeting a king and queen, that sort of thing. It was actually really fun. I participated in it when I was 11 years old. So, over a decade ago now that I think about it. Bloody hell. So, yeah, back in 2014 was when I last went to one of those events. What just happened? What is your screen? Hey, do you have another one? Someone? Yeah, you do. You have... Wait, no, you don't. That's Chris Queen. I'm going nuts. Oh, right. I am saving up money. The plan for me is to first get a better chair, because, to be frank, this one is kind of crud. It's not exactly the best chair I'm gonna get, but it is a chair. But the chair I'm gonna be going for is specifically gonna be a rocking chair. It'll help with my ADHD brain. And the other thing that I want to do is get a better mic. Because, to be frank, I've got everything else that I can probably want for the time being. But I do want to get a different chair and mic, so that way I can make some better content. I refined my editing technique by now, so thankfully I don't need to worry so much about that, other than improve my intros, because my intros is where my videos themselves suffer the most. But everything else is actually pretty good. Everything's well edited, it all makes sense, everything is logically in place, and chronologically. It's just, in terms of actually, you know, getting a better and more refined editing style is the actual challenge here. Jeez, I've been at this for an hour. And all I've done right now is this sort of area. I mean, to be fair, Diamond Dog takes a load of patience. And for those who don't know, patience is not exactly a strong suit of mine. I'm good for many other things, but well, I guess it depends on what it is I'm being patient for. Like, for example, some of the Pokemon games, which I learned a really silly thing. Well, not really learned a really silly thing, but heard a really silly thing from another YouTuber by the name of Sophist. They know how, like, Nintendo knows how to make very high quality stakes at like the really good quality that they want. Like, they can make 4K stakes, and yet they can't make a Pokemon game run over 30 FPS. Which is really dumb. Looking at you, Scarlet Violet. I mean, I like Scarlet Violet, personally. Like, it's not a bad game, but the DLC kind of sucked for what it was worth. Like, the story itself felt really rushed. Sword and Shield did it right, and it was really fun. Scarlet Violet just didn't look very good, at least in my opinion. Like, they could have just made it better. I mean, that being said, I still want to play Mario Party Jamboree. I want that for my birthday. I feel like it would be a fun thing to celebrate with. Me playing a game I have never played before, and being silly while my friends beat me in terms of RNG. Because skill never mattered in Mario Party. Never did. I mean, hell, why do you think minigames like Bowser's Big Blast exist? It's been the bane of my existence, unless I sit back and just do nothing and let the game decide everything for me, like Fate does for Luigi. Like, Superstars honestly just like does the most hand-holding, from what I discovered, but Jamboree apparently has it really difficult. So I feel like it would be fun to try. So it would give me a sense of nostalgia. At least for some parts of it. I don't know how much of Mario Party, all of you guys would probably know, but you might know a fair bit. Alright? I'm not holding any judgments on what you guys do or don't know.
Yeah. Falling into love hurts just as much as falling out of it. But I'll scrape my knees and scar my shins. I hope you never doubted that I'm down for you. Wanna hit the town, make it loud, be a clown for you. Or maybe we could be a Romeo and Juliet, except without the age difference, and we can forget the death. Cause this is love
okay.
at first sight.
What
no doubt
in the world is that song? Okay. I'm going to look at an official soundtrack. What? Perfect. Nothing quite like The Legend of Zelda, am I right? Oh my god, the headphones are like slightly slipping off my head. Oh, I thought I recognized where the song came from. This one is Twilight Princess, which I did end up playing, specifically on the Wii version when I was little. I do want to replay Twilight Princess though. I really do. Such a great game. I feel like I would just have fun with it on my Xbox controller, but I'm yet to figure out how Dolphin actually works. I feel like once I do though, then I can actually make an official series with it. I'm gonna quickly do something, excuse me, while I grab my phone. Here. There we go. It feels weird to be checking on Discord instead of on live chat. By the way, have you heard of a game called Trove? It's on Steam and it's pretty fun. I did actually play Trove. I played Trove on the PS4 with with a very good friend of mine, and him and I still have each other added on Discord. We just don't really talk as much. But where did I drop the? Not again. Yes, this one is in the right spot. It'll show up, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, there it is. But, as I was saying, yes, I did play Trove. I played Trove on the thing. I don't know why, maybe age restrictions, but I don't have live chat. It's probably because of age restrictions, yeah. But I did play Trove for a while, specifically with a good friend of mine. I got to like level 30? No, 28. Yeah, it was level 28 Fate Trickster, which was really fun. I'm such a troll with it as well, just because of my high damage, but how easily I got killed. Yeah. I spent a lot of time playing it because I just had so much fun as Fey Trickster. It was my strongest character. Even though the first one I actually got was the Ice Mage. But I just didn't like the way Ice Mage played. But Fey Trickster was just fun to yeet bombs and be a troll. Like, Necromancer was pretty fun, Knight was pretty fun, but nothing beat my Fey Trickster. Not even my Candy Barbarian build. Go. I'm kind of new to the game and I'm a little lost right now. Dude, Candy Barbarian is so broken early on. Yeah. I mean the Candy Barbarian's extra effect, like the subclass which you can use, is really strong as well. Like, I do recommend using that if you don't have it already. But if I had to make a choice in terms of which one I would prefer over Lunar Lancer or Candy Barbarian wins, 100%. It's just so much stronger to use. I could swap to S's and just fill this area. In fact, it would make more sense just for me to expand my hand space. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change out the diamonds I'm using. Yeah, there's still a fair few of the 6s there, but that's fine. S. Where are my S's at? Oh, actually, what number is on here? That's a better question. It's 24. 7, 14, 18, 12, 23. Where is it? Wait, no, 27 is the plus. Yeah, it's 24. 24, here we are. God, pour out, you... There we go. Oh, there's still more in there. There we go. There, I got them all. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like there's a whole bunch of them. Look at that. What the... I know I have a refuse, but what is this? Why is there such a large... Oh, God. God damn it. Well, I guess I'll have to find the random large thin piece that I ended up seeing. Oh no, there it is. There you go. Now you can get a better look. Just a random large thin refuse piece. Yep, another refuse piece. Just gonna just drag that up there. Wait, this is Ordon, isn't it? Yeah, it's Ordon Ranch from Ocarina of Time. I just hear this song and I immediately get, nostalgia. Wait, is this Kakariko? Yeah, it's Kakariko Village. Ah! What the heck is that? That was just a random large refuse piece. Yeah, this is Kakariko. Oh, I feel embarrassed for mistaking Kakariko for, Ordon. I'm probably like one of the few people who like used to hum this quite a lot whenever it was playing, just because it's just a chill vibe song. Sorry for my key being off, but I think they're just like humming this song a lot. I do like the harmony that the ocarina has as well. But yeah, if you guys want me to like ramble on about specific games, then I am more than willing to ramble on about them. Oh, I was thinking on doing a timeline theory regarding Legend of Zelda, but I just ran out of time, so I ended up doing other things instead. I think it was the Pokemon types video that ended up taking priority at the end of the day, I think. I mean, now that I'm complaining, I was able to teach people more about Pokemon than I did regarding Legend of Zelda. And Zelda is much more complex. Actually, here's a good question. For those, if you're interested, if I were to do a thing regarding... Oh, I don't recognize this song. If I were to do a thing regarding Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, specifically with members of Fort Wacky or those who haven't actually seen the games themselves, would you be interested in seeing that? Because I'd be more than happy to go through Ocarina of Time. It would just hit me with so many memories. And then the second question would be, would it be a 100% run, or would it just be a completion run? Because no matter what, I am open for suggestion. If we're looking alright so far, like, I'm actually feeling through just to make sure it's all sticking in. Sticking in. Alright, enough with the innuendos, mate. Making sure that's actually sticking on the thing is what I was meant to say. Ah, my leg! My leg is half falling asleep over here because I've been doing this for so long. And sitting in this really awkward pose. Okay, there you go, now I can actually move it. How long have I been up for? I've been live for 1.5 hours. Huh. Not bad, me. For just a, little casual stream. You know, if this was really gonna just end up being a chill stream about talking about random things, I should have ended up getting a coffee. Believe me, I was tempted, but I chose not to, because, I respect my body's caffeine intake. And I'll say this, I have a lot of caffeine. Not an unhealthy amount, just a large amount. Ooh, stretch! It's been a fairly slow day today, so that's why I'm just a little bit tired. I might end up wrapping up stream soon-ish. So instead of like the full 4 hours I was kind of hoping for, I'll just go for like maybe 2 hours. So I'll go half that because, again, I'm not entirely sure when I'm going to be having my family friend arrive. Hopefully, if they do end up arriving, they're not going to go barging through the door. Because, then they knock over the fan, and then everything would kind of go to shambles, including my identity. And I would rather keep my real name anonymous. Oh, it's Skyloft. Skyloft, is part of this. It's probably because I'm young, but I have no idea how people like coffee. I mean, understandably so. People don't like the bitter taste of coffee. From a younger age, like they like more sweeter stuff. But over time, you just kind of grow used to it. So like if you can push past the bitter side to it, it's actually quite nice. I personally like a good chai latte. Chai lattes are amazing. I mean, either a chai latte or a sweet mocha. Like a chocolate mocha. Like, both of those are really good. Again, just push past the sour, like the bitterness of it. Not the sourness. The sourness is like with acidity. Point is, if you really want to like enjoy a good cup of coffee, you want to find ones that are not only good for you, but also stuff that your taste buds can get over. Because it's, believe it or not, some of the contents of the coffee itself that kind of puts people off it as to why it's so bitter. But that's just how my mind portrays it, at least. But if you want my personal opinion, then yeah, a chai latte will normally suffice. Because believe it or not, a certain level of caffeine can actually help my brain's patterns slow down to a dull roar, so I'm not multitasking as much. I mean, I'm multitasking as it is. I'm doing this, like, I'm doing this art. I'm looking at chat, like both chats on Discord and on YouTube chat, like YouTube live chat, checking on stream, looking at the game, I go back here. Which is already quite the laundry list that my brain is comprehending at the moment. I mean, believe it or not, whenever I game, unless I'm recording, I always have a video or I have music going on in the background. So that way I can just check on there whenever I'm doing something. Because I can't focus on things one step at a time. I have to do multiple things. That's just how my brain works. There's, no other explanation for it, unfortunately. Funny thing is that I was thinking of wearing makeup for, when I end up doing my inevitable face reveal. I mean, look, I'm already doing stuff in real life, I may as well have a full face reveal later. Might do it when I end up hitting the 1000. I mean, it's not a promise, but, like, it's inevitably gonna happen at some point. I mean, some of you guys might have already ended up seeing my face from either, my unfortunately very dead Twitter account, but, you know. Ah! God, dropped the diamond! Yeah, my hair keeps getting in my face. This is another Twilight Princess song. This is when you see Ilya tending to Epona in Ordon. It's a surprisingly warm scene for something that lasts for such a short time. And this portion of the game you can choose to call Epona to you with the horse grass, which will make Ilya very happy. Unfortunately, it isn't like one of those things where like your decisions make a huge impact. But it's one of those little soft details that I do like. Good day over there. It's been a long time since I last dropped by. I hope you're doing well. I am doing very well. Thank you so much for saying hello, Salaman. I hope your day has been treating you well as well. Ah! Hey, Red. If anything, you actually kind of dropped as I was just like going on a tangent about my my Zelda knowledge. Diamond, please stay in place, you little rudder. Here we go. Okay, this song is Zora's Domain. Again, another Ocarina of Time special, but this is also in Majora's Mask. Oh, I know what I should have done for New Year's now that I think about it. Crud! Great opportunity gone there. Alright, that's the hour and a half. But yeah, I've been wanting to do something involving Legend of Zelda, and what I should have done for New Year's for the countdown is have final hours from Majora's Mask play. That way, it would have been thematic, because it really would have been the final hours of the year. But yes, in all seriousness, I get to say this to you safely. G'day, mate. Into place. There we go. It's funny because actually, funny thing about me like being somewhat sleep deprived, there was one point where I almost like flipped my headset the wrong way around. So I was trying to talk into my volume adjuster. Negative connotations of being sleepy. Grab this. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this very different kind of stream than what I would usually do, because I don't usually do IRL things on camera. Last time I did it was a little crummy Lulu. That was a crummy Lilith who would record a koala and named it Billy Bob. That was when I used to get all sorts of random hate. Last year has been hell all around. I hope this next one goes better. Chill stream is chill. Yeah, absolutely. Last couple years, actually, has been rather interesting, dare I say, but we're slowly regaining our roots. Slowly, but better to gain our roots back slowly than not at all. Admittedly, I've been kind of needing to do a chill stream like this. Like, just a chill chatting stream, as I am just casually doing this, diamond art. Or as I jokingly say, diamond. Oh, and there goes that diamond now. God's sake. I was contemplating Isaac, but Isaac is too competitive at the moment. Yeah, my nose is itching now. Please, you little diamond. Uh, 1 hour 45. Yeah, it's gonna be, as the kids say, point. Like, it's, at this point, it's gonna be like a 50-50 if I'm even gonna stick in the stream or not. I wish my English got better. It's gonna be a 50-50 if I keep the stream up because I've got IRL stuff which I gotta do. It could also be a lower chance depending on if I want to do some silly gaming things off screen, but we'll have to see. I'm gonna be honest, I was tempted to stream, believe it or not, Juniors. I was tempted to finish that off on a stream instead of having to record it, but because I'm still configuring chat settings off screen, specifically I want to figure out how to put on a live chat feed on OBS, as well as having some like other plugs here and there, like the Discord plug, as well as, believe it or not, the Patreon that I have opened, even though I can't link it to YouTube directly, but I also need to set up Streamlabs, but that'll be its own task. I can do that easy because I did that on Twitch when I did that, because it was how I got the dono thing going, as well as setting up an initial sub goal, or follow goal, but I've since yet to actually finish it because there's no way I'm going to be getting Twitch affiliate or partnership. Is I just don't touch anything involving Twitch. It's just been filled to the brim with aggro people lately, and it's just not been my kind of environment. YouTube was much more my comfort zone, even if it is filled with more I would argue and say more toxic people, but that's just how the cookie crumbles, I'm afraid. Not much I can really do about that. I got a message off screen, so I'm just checking. The next thing that you should probably end up streaming at this rate is going to end up being just like a random tycoon world on Roblox. Yeah, true. Because it's just the most random and yet chill thing that I could be doing. I mean, it still keep with the whole variety content thing, even if most tycoon games are just kind of crud. No offense to them. I have fun playing them. Just, you know. Some of them are, rather slow-paced. A little too slow-paced for my liking. Yeah, I'm honestly going to end up dipping at the 2-hour mark, which is unfortunate. I did hope to stream for longer, but as the saying goes, duty calls. Oh, it's Phi's theme. Skyward Sword. A lot of people can make arguments for Navi being the worst follower in the entirety of Zelda, but come on. We already know that Phi sucks. Oh god, I gotta move my brushes over. But Phi is just, like, arguably the worst. Just because giving so many blatantly obvious things like, hey, your health is low, when you can already see it, or hey, your battery is low, when you can literally see it. Like, Phi just wasn't that great of a follower, to be honest, and my opinion on that has never shifted over the course of the years. Best one, honestly, Midna. Yeah, most tycoons are kind of boring now, unless you're like playing with a friend and racing them, yeah. And even then, I would still need another person to really make that worthwhile. But yeah, best follower in the entirety of Zelda, Midna. Fight me. I mean, the only reason as to why I like Midna so much is because, well, not only did I end up growing up with Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time more, so I didn't have much of a comparison with Phi, but or any of the other familiars, but seriously, Midna was just the GOAT. She was really good for her game and for her time as well. Just, hey, listen. Hey, listen! I remember trying to voice act as Tattle for a school thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to do a voice acting thing for Majora's Mask, because I was really into the game at the time. And it was me and a fair few other people who were all going to follow suit and do our own voice acting thing. And I ended up choosing Tattle. There was this one clip that I remember saving when I was, practicing my voice acting to submit, and I ended up doing really well on one of the lines that I had scripted for myself. And the funny thing is that the teacher ended up walking into the room as I was voice acting, so my voice trailed off back into my own voice as I was saying "God damn it," because, you know, I was like, I think this is the "God damn it," I think it was what it was that I said, and just everybody in the room started cracking up laughing, even the teacher a little bit. It was really funny. So that's just like one of the fondest memories I have for Zelda. I mean, like, as said, as I mentioned before, I played a good chunk of the games, but it was Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask, and Ocarina of Time I grew to love. And I still do to this day. This song is, speaking of Twilight Princess, the song is, Twilight Princess when you're, going back from gathering the goats. The second time, I believe it is. Yeah, it's the second time when you're, being assigned to go deliver a present over to IRL Castle the following day. And it is just before, Link stumbles into the Twilight. This memory I remember very clearly, because I ended up restarting the game several times just to get used to the controls, because I still didn't understand them. Not until I got over to the Forest Temple, I guess you could call it, when I was, playing with family. This one's also reviews. I mean, granted, the controls were really weird on the Wii. Other than that, I had a really fun time playing it. But yeah, I have the game still, actually. I do still have Twilight Princess HD on, the Wii. I can play it, but I'd need to not only get a new controller, because some of the controllers I've got aren't working right, but I would also need, a new nunchuck, I think. Like, the nunchucks I have work fine, it's just I don't know which ones are working properly and which ones aren't. But it's the new Wii controllers that I would need specifically. And those are heftily priced nowadays, because they are a legacy item. I mean, I guess you can kind of call them a legacy item, but I'll have to do some Googling, or just do some research on eBay or something. What else can I talk about, do you guys think? Because I got like 5 minutes. 5 minutes and then stream is practically over because I'm still doing real life stuff. Because I got kind of given a rough rundown about myself and my goals for the new year. I mean, I guess I could always ask what you guys are hoping for me to do in terms of content. I guess that would kind of satisfy the curious part of my brain. So, like, if I were to continue doing YouTube stuff, like, before I end up getting, like, an official job, what would you hope to see in terms of content from me? My only request is that you make sure it's specific. Oh, title, theme, Ocarina of Time. Nice. But, yeah, like... Okay, I'm gonna not repeat myself, but, like, again, specifics, please. One thing for the future, if I were to continue doing YouTube, and like I would actually keep it as my official job rather than anything else, what would it be? And bearing in mind, I can't read you guys' minds, so you're gonna have to be a little specific with what you say, because otherwise I'm not gonna know what it is you guys are after. I uphold many suggestions. And I'm gonna be changing my intro once I actually get a good editor to know what, or animator to know what it is that I'm after, because I have images in my mind for what I want to do, but my animating skills are, about as good as a lot of my gaming prowess. Not great. Second channel, Trouble in Terrorist Town, would end up being really funny. It would also be enjoyable for many other audiences, because there are some people who do enjoy that kind of stuff on a genuine level. That's actually not a bad suggestion. Again, that was a Discord message that I got privately. But that honestly is not a bad idea, because it would be a silly way for people to just, you know, have fun and derp around. I could edit like Hogscast, but it'll be a funny way for me and my friends to like properly engage with each other, because we all have Gary's mod, and we could just like grab like a bunch of like Trouble in Terrorist Town maps and just derp around and see what we can do. The only concern is, of course, if we all have the textures and all that, because I don't have Source Filmmaker, so I can't get some of the textures that the rest of the game actually needs to be able to support itself. Parrot, stop trying to get in my face! Ah! So annoying. Yeah, I feel Trouble in Terrorist Town would be really funny. Actually, because the channel itself is a mature channel, then we can do all sorts of things, including curse, so we can say, well, fuck it. I think I'll finish off with this little bundle of diamonds I've got here, and then I'll wrap up stream. Is I think this corner here actually is a fair bit of progress. Like, it may not look like much, but even just a small corner is massive, actually, because that means I can rest my hand on here and have it stick, which will be amazing. Yeah, it just hit the 2-hour mark and I still haven't finished up this little batch. Damn it. So I think this is some really decent progress. Admittedly, I can't wait to just end stream and just blast on the aircon and just kind of sit back in my chair. Or even just continue watching Black Adam, because I kind of paused that when I had the idea of just streaming this. Because, I know this is a surprising form of content that people do actually quite like. Just a simple making art thing. Go. Get in place. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm sorry not much really happened this stream, but I'd rather nothing much happening than everything kind of exploding out of control, really. So, no complaints from me. Well, I'm glad you decided to turn the stream on, gave me a chance to drop in and say hi for the first time in a few years. Absolutely, Solomon. I'm glad you could drop in and visit. Admittedly, I'm kind of glad that I did choose to go ahead and just do a random stream, considering the fact that, you know, I have not been doing any content for quite some time. Last time I made any content was October. So, doing a doing a stream, there you go, that's accurate. Doing a stream now just made more sense to me, as opposed to stalling again and just procrastinating. So, get this last diamond and, for the love of, you know what, that works. This last diamond and pop that on. Alright. That is going to wrap up for now. I will probably continue this again on stream. I'm not actually entirely sure. But this was just a fun thing for me to just kind of do and just relax over the course of the last few days. And, hell, just even the last few couple of years. Because, as I mentioned, everything has been kind of scaling out of control for me. I'm super glad that you guys did end up enjoying the company as much as you did. So, you guys just do a favor and stay safe. I hope you guys have a great new year. And I'm looking forward to meeting you over in the next video. Or stream. Whenever. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen.